Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-monthly love reading for November. This is going to be from the 15th through the 30th of the month of November. And this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Libras. So angels, please go ahead and connect me to Libras. This is for singles and for couples. And I will be doing 3 storylines here when it comes to love in November. So let's take a look and see what pops up for Libra. What are the biggest energies for the month of November for them? What are the biggest energies for the month of November? Please go ahead and show us. For Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what are the biggest love energies for them for November from the 15th to the 30th? So we have loving yourself first, religious factors, and separation. Okay, well, you know, obviously every time we do love readings, you want to see like, bam, right? But you know what? That's not the way life works, right? And the good thing is with the mid-monthly, it's only a 2-week period, so it's not that, you know, it's not that long of a cycle. So for Libra, you know, there's a lot of like, I guess in a sense, isolating energies, right? For the month of November from the 15th through the 30th, because we've got separation and loving yourself first. So these 2 cards right here, they definitely denote energy that is like, you know what? It might not be a time to be assertive in love, but maybe more so a time to be passive. Okay? You know, for some of you here with the loving yourself first, some of you might be putting up with something that you don't need to be putting up with anymore. And I think that's really important because for Libra, I know that you all, you know, scales of justice, right? It's very much about, you know, I want to make that person feel good. I want to make that person feel comfortable. But I think that for some of you, one of the biggest energies I'm picking up here is that you might not actually be like into somebody as much as maybe you're trying to believe you are, if that makes sense. Because it's interesting because Libra, you know, Libra is an air sign. So you are ruled, you know, by communication, by your mind, right? Through your mental state. But then at the same time, it's weird because Libra is ruled by the planet Venus, which is love, romance, emotions, your heart. So you're kind of like tethering between, you know, logic, scientific mind, doing the right logical thing, but then also your heart. You know, it's such an interesting sign, or such an interesting like combination. So I feel like for some of you, you know, you might be holding on to something that maybe you just don't feel it the way that that maybe you used to, or, you know, I mean, I think like honestly, this month, this last half of November is really asking for you to be authentic about yourself, because the separation I feel here, I feel like this is Libra's doing. I feel like this is you all going, you know what? I need some space. I need to be able to figure things out on my own. So if you've been holding on to something that you don't even feel confident about, the next 2 weeks, you know, or the last 2 weeks, I guess, in November are really going to drive that home. All right, so let's see what pops up here for loving yourself first. For those who have this energy, see, loving yourself first when the Hanged Man, with the Hanged Muse here, which is the Hanged Man, this is about like you've been on the fence for a long time. You've been trying to see every perspective about this connection, but you just are like, how do I take action? How do I put my feet on the ground and start to move forward? I don't know. I don't know what the right thing is. I will say with the Hanged Man coming up, a lot of times it's a lot of indecision here, you know? But I feel like for those of you who have been feeling indecisive about what the hell to do about a connection. I will tell you the last 2 weeks of November, they really give you that jump start to take action, because the Eight of Wands coming up right after, it's actually ironic because these are opposite energies in a sense, I guess, because the Hanged Man is like, let me just hang by, let me just look, and let me observe. And then all of a sudden, the next energy is the Eight of Wands. So it's like, if you've been on the fence about something, Eight of Wands shows me for the last 2 weeks of November, y'all make a decision about something. You know, you guys go, you finally feel so confident about your decision, you go for it. And I think for some of you, it's about separating from someone or you know, from a connection that doesn't make you feel fulfilled, and perhaps it didn't make you feel this way for a long time. Okay, so Eight of Wands here is forward movement, and not just forward movement like let me just take a step forward. It's like giddy up the horses, we're going top speed, cha cha, you know. So it's like, woo, it's like very fast moving energy. So it's like you go from a decision, it's like you go from a state of indecision, not even indecision, but like you know what you want to do, but you're maybe hesitant to act on it because you need like that last push, and you get that in the last 2 weeks of November, and you go forward real fast, let me tell you. So for some of you, there might be a lot of extreme changes in the last 2 weeks of November, and I think to onlookers, it might look like it's extreme, but it really isn't, because you've been musing about it for a long time. You know, you've been mulling about it for a long time. So, and you know what it is? It's like ultimately you're putting yourself first from a situation that just doesn't resonate with you. And yeah, sometimes we have to be selfish. And some of you are deciding, you know what? It actually is the only way forward. It's the only way forward. Putting yourself first, and not even putting yourself first, but it says love yourself first. So this is not coming from a selfish place. This is not coming from a superficial place. It's coming from the fact that you love yourself first, and that's really important. And whatever decision you're making in the next 2 weeks, know that it actually came from love. Like it's a loving decision for yourself. And I feel like you've been ushered to do so as well. I feel your guides and angels are also backing you up. Try not to be too logical about the decision. I know that sounds like, ooh, but you should. But I don't know. When it comes to love, I think you should be putting your heart first, okay? That's what's really important here. Because your heart will tell you yes, no, or hell no. You know what I mean? Hell no. So anyways, guys, let's move forward. For those who didn't resonate with that, let's check out religious factors here. Because I see Libra really connecting to someone who has the same, like almost like growing, like background, or like y'all grew up in a similar way. And it could be, you know, it could be that, you know, you're from China and your partner's from Canada, who knows? Like, but what I mean is that like when I say religious factors, it doesn't even mean the fact that the both of you grew up in the same culture. It just means that the both of you have the same kind of upbringing, which is super interesting, and it also really resonates strongly with the both of you, and it helps you both click very well. I feel with the religious factors here, Libra could definitely be connecting with someone where they automatically know, I want that lifestyle with you. I want the traditional lifestyle with you. I want to get married. I want to like have children. I believe in this and that. And your partner's like, me too. Me too. So if it's somebody new here, I feel as though there's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful spiritual bond happening in the month of November from the 15th to the 30th that really clicks with you. If you're single and you're looking for someone, I feel as though, oh my God, I feel as though if you're single and looking for someone, I feel as though You meet someone where you feel like, holy crap, they are perfect for me. I'm not even kidding with you, because I felt that with the religious factors. I saw Libra connecting to someone where it's like, oh my God, like they're perfect for me. I can't believe this. This is like insane, because it's not just attraction. It's more than that. It's a deep spiritual connection, and for some of you, even philosophical connection as well. Lo and behold, look at what we get here, the Two of Cups. Are you kidding me? Like, the Two of Cups is about that kind of connection. It is about, like, I can't explain it. I feel like I'm about to explode. I feel like a robot, and my mind's about to explode, because I can't even describe how I know it's this person, but I know it's this person. So for some of you, it's someone that is new, and for some of you, this might be talking about someone that's already in your life, honestly. One thing that stands out is that I do feel it is a fire sign here, because we do have Knight of Wands coming up reversed. Now, the thing about the Knight of Wands reverse is that we know, come on, if you're a fire sign watching this, and hey, I'm fire sign moon, we're very impulsive, okay? We're very spontaneous, and that's a beautiful trait that we have. Could also, you know, there's always a shadow side to everything, but it's a beautiful thing. And I feel like Libra is connecting to someone this month where they don't hold back at all. And it's just like, like, I think, again, I keep looking at like the outside perspective, but it looks like, oh my God, I think you guys are rushing things. Are you rushing things? But it's like you're not rushing things, because whoever this fire sign is, they feel very passionate about you. The Knight of Wands is like all of the elements of a fire sign: the passion, the sexuality, the chemistry, the impulsiveness, the spontaneity with them. But it's like non-harnessed. It's not harnessed. It's just like, it's just wild and ready, you know? And whoever this person is, whether there's someone you know or someone new, you know, like this type of energy is like, especially with Knight of Wands reverse. Knight of Wands reverse is like, on the first night, they're like, I love you. You know, like, I know it, I feel it, I can sense it. I love you, and I don't take it back, you know? It's that type of intensity. So, and of course, it is a little bit like, whoa, what are you doing? You know, that just seems like illogical. But guess what? Knight of Wands reverse is the most illogical, because they follow their passion, they follow their feelings. And when they feel it intensely, they're going to let you know. And that's what this connection is for some of you. I mean, and I'm not going to lie, the fact that this comes up, the only like Knight of Wands, I'm not going to lie, Knight of Wands a lot of times is not a safe card when it's reversed. But we have it on religious factors, which shows that this person who feels so intensely about you, the reason it's okay and the reason it works is because their blueprint, what is it called? Your blueprint? Isn't that like when you have like a house? Oh Lord, let's not get into it. But anyways, like, it's like their foundation is exactly like yours. It's exactly like yours. You all have the same ideas of what you want in the future, and that's so important. That's why it's actually a safe card, because any other day I look at the Knight of Wands reversed and I'm like, oh, that's not safe. But we have it on religious factors, and right next to it we have the Two of Cups. So when I look at this, it's like this person connects with you, and the feeling they get from you, it's so intense, and they don't feel this typically. That's how they know, oh my God, like, I think this is my soulmate. Like, I think honestly, like, and I'm not going to make this the title of the video because I don't like clickbaits, but I look at this and I see the Two of Cups. This is soulmates, okay? Opposites attract, soulmate energy. Oh my gosh, like, this is so intense. So don't be surprised if you see something like that in the next, or in the last 2 weeks of November. For those of you who have been with me for a while, you keep hearing me say in the next 2 weeks, because I used to do my mid-monthlies, like, literally you know, the 13th, the 14th of the month. But now I'm trying to get ahead of my game. So I'm trying to transition from the next 2 weeks to the last 2 weeks of November, right? All right, so anywho, let's take a look at separation here. We're gonna go on a totally different energy here. I'm gonna pick up for those who didn't resonate with these two cards. So we've got separation. So let's take a look at this. So for some of you who are separated from someone that you're wanting to connect with, let's see what's causing the separation. Let's see what's, like, why the separation? Please show us. Hanged Muse, once again, Three of Cups. So for those of you that I'm connecting with right now, this is definitely a third-party situation. So I feel as though this person, and of course it could always go vice versa, but I feel like this person, there's another person, like there's another connection here, and you might already know this, honestly. Your person feels a little bit stuck right now. They don't necessarily know how to act or how to move forward. And right now they're taking this time to kind of just contemplate, what the hell do I do? I have two other people here that I have a great connection with. I have fun with them. There's chemistry. And I will tell you that this person that you're interested in, they do have an emotional connection to you. It's very strong, but they just don't know what to do. They're having difficulty because, I'm not gonna lie, they also feel a connection to that other person. So they just are like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. The Magician here definitely shows me that it definitely shows me that this person, whoever you're interested in, they're definitely going to continue to take a little bit more time for themselves. I am going to tell you that because we have 2 9s here, and this is very much independent energy. I do feel as though they're going to continue to have, I mean, the next 2 weeks, I'm not going to lie, like the next 2 weeks of November, again, I keep saying next 2 weeks. I meant to say the last 2 weeks of November. They're going to continue to be kind of AWOL. You're not going to hear from them. Now, obviously, December could be a totally different situation, but I will say in November, last 2 weeks, there's going to be separation, and it's because they are trying to figure out what to do. I will tell you one thing that might make you feel a little bit better. I don't actually even see them hanging out or talking to that other person. So that other person's also like, why aren't they talking to me? Like, where's the communication? Your person is taking time to themselves to figure out what they want to do. I do feel as though you're going to get what you wish for, because the Magician card coming up upright is like a phenomenal card. It is like, oh my god, Magician energy. This is like, I am the ultimate manifester. And so for it coming up for you, obviously, you want this person to come back in your life. They're going to come back in. They're going to communicate with you. They're going to talk to you again. And you might even see them, hang out with them, and things might even manifest in the way you desire. But I will tell you, last 2 weeks of November, don't be surprised if you don't hear from them, okay? And the only reason is because they're trying to figure out what to do. They're on the fence. They don't know what to do. The 9 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, they are taking time for themselves to figure things out. Luckily enough, they're not hanging out with that other person either. So at least that's good, right? So I hope you all enjoyed your reading with me. If you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you stayed. If you would like a personal reading, the link is down below, guys. Readings start at $7.77, and that's for an email reading, 2 questions. And I have tons of other packages down below. If you would like a same day reading, that's only $10 extra on any package. Okay, I think that's pretty fair. I think if I made it $1 or $2, I think I might be a little overwhelmed. So, you know, $10 I don't think is too crazy. And again, I do 15 minutes, 30 minutes, hours, whatever you want, just email me. We can, you know, we can figure it out together. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you all enjoyed your reading. If you did, again, like, comment, subscribe, or share. And of course, you can always check out your moon or your rising sign or Venus, because your Venus sign is for love, if you know it. All right. Bye, guys. Take care.